sky is indeed falling, and what in the hell is happening? Seriously. Like, what is going on? You know?
Well, we didn't get a chance to stream on Friday because we were both busy as hell. So
Yeah, sorry guys. So this is us making up to you, kind of an impromptu.
well, it was impromptu until I watched like a lot of videos, and I was like, you know what, we got to do this while it's relevant.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to definitely talk about, especially since it happened literally in our own backyard.
No, that's the Roller Room cast. This is actually different.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's the same two morons, but we're just so
Speak
in
for
case
yourself,
y'all
dude. I'm just a lizard enjoying a drink and a cig.
in case y'all live under a rock, planes have been blowing up and or crashing
Well, there's a
recently.
lot more to it than that. Listen, I'm not going to get ultra conspiratorial on this video or on this stream tonight, and we're not going to be going for a super long time. But I do want to talk about it. I think there's a lot that can be said about this. And one of those things first is it's a goddamn tragedy, and it's terrible. It's remarkably sad. Too many people lost their lives. And seeing the reaction of you know, like just my area. I mean, I live so does Roman, right under that flight path.
Bro.
And as the crow
flies,
it was so
close to us too.
Yeah, so it happened like 20 minutes up the road, the one in Philadelphia. And as the crow flies, well, that's without traffic, 20 minutes up the road. As the crow flies, though, I'll say it one more time because I keep saying it. As the crow flies, though, yeah, that's like a 5-minute flight. So 5 more minutes, that would have crashed in a residential area, like more so a residential area, like suburban neighborhoods, as opposed to in the middle of a street, which, there still was apartments right there.
Not that it happened in a street is crazy, bro.
Yeah, wait until you see these videos, which we are allowed to play on YouTube because I've seen D-Day Cobra, Jeremy.
We're not going to get cucked?
Well, Jeremy didn't. Quite a few other people didn't, so we should be fine.
All right, cool.
We're not showing anything that isn't already on the news. The only video I
kind of thought about something.
There's only one video There's only one video I can't show, and I don't want to particularly show to you. You can find it. Unfortunately, I have seen it. Yeah, there was a guy who was sprayed with burning oil when it crashed in Philly, and he was so out of it, he was just walking down the street on fire.
What?
Yeah, he was just walking down the sidewalk on fire.
What?
That's a video. Insane. That's a video I personally.
Yeah, no, we're not showing that.
Well, I can't. Sure. YouTube will destroy us, and also, I'm sure you can find it somewhere, but it even got taken down from Twitter, so I don't even know where to find it.
It got taken down from Twitter. It's that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Yeah, because it's literally like it looks like the fucking Pink Floyd "Wish You Were Here" album. Like the dude's just on fire and he's just walking. He's not running.
What?
He's just walking.
I mean, like, just like think about the psychological aspect of it, though, just for like a second. Like,
he's in shock. Like, he's in complete shock.
Well, but do you think it was shock, or do you think that bro just like knew that he was gonna die and just kind of like didn't?
No, because no matter what, like your instincts kick in. If you're not like shell shocked like that, like.
But like, even if fire knock you out of your shock, though.
Even if you tell yourself like I'm gonna die anyway, I don't give a fuck. Like you're at the very least, your instincts are gonna kick in, and you're gonna like try to sprint to something or do something to make it stop. Like this guy was just walking. It was like, you ever seen in like war movies, or actually even Game of Thrones does this, where like Saving Private Ryan in the beginning. The one dude's walking around carrying his arm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's literally what it was like.
But like, just because like y'all know, I'm not that smart. Like, wouldn't fire knock you out of your shock? Or no?
You would think.
Because
You would
like
think,
it
but
would hurt you that badly,
if he
right?
was close enough to get sprayed by oil, then he was close enough to get hit by the blast. So therefore, he probably just stood up. It was a head injury as well as being on fire. Just started moving.
Was he like running or walking?
No, he's walking.
Maybe he wasn't shocked.
Dude, he was just
Maybe he wasn't shocked.
fucking walking. It was like horrible to see, but it was also I do have to say it was metal as fuck.
I mean, like, I'm just glad that people aren't making memes out of it.
No, yeah, as you say that with our fucking background you made tonight.
Okay, well, listen, bro.
I mean,
All
no,
right.
it is relevant. It is relevant.
The other one that I had, so I wasn't gonna
The other
use
one he
this
had was
one
a
because
submarine exploding by the Titanic.
no, but like, look though, right? So like, I wasn't gonna use this one, but the one that I made on Canva did not fit onto the YouTube thumbnails, so I had to use this one.
Well, this one works. It gets the point across about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Again, it's
So
a complete tragedy, and this shouldn't happen. But um, when it's such a coincidence like this, where we had a Black Hawk military helicopter fly into a jetliner right over the river. It looks perfectly fucking timed, and then the next day, basically, you have a plane that has just taken off 1 minute in, just go and completely fucking nosedive. Like, dude, it looks like a missile. If I was one of those people in Philly that saw that hit, it looks like an ICBM.
how
It's
do we?
I know it's a
There's so
plane.
many different things that like we can even think of here. It's and like of course the government's being like
Yeah,
tight-lipped
well,
about like
what
what's
kind
like
of
really
coincidence
happening.
is that? Like, I'm not trying to get super conspiratorial here. Like, this is very
I'm not
real.
either.
People lost their fucking lives, but at the same time, like, you have to question yourself. Like, it is healthy, in my opinion, to have a little bit of paranoia.
Well, I'm
Question
not even
everything.
so much paranoid. It's kind of just like three, like in relatively the same time is kind of weird, you
Well,
know?
yeah, the third one that I also have the video of, which I can pull that up at some point, and I will get into showing these videos in a minute. Um, but the third one, fortunately, no one was hurt. But there was a plane the next
That's good.
morning. There was a plane the next morning. The next morning after this in Philly, they were going up to New York, I believe, from the Houston airport. And there's videos of people like stop the plane, stop the fucking plane, and like the engine is on fire as they're you know on the tarmac about to fucking take off.
That
Like,
that
and you're telling me
is
like,
weird.
so at this point, is it a coincidence? Is what I'm saying, because in my mind, yeah, coincidences happen, but this does not happen. Has this ever happened in the history? It's never happened in my
I don't
life.
recall it.
Yeah, planes just going down, and we have to talk about the third one as well. The South Korean flight, or the fourth one, I guess. The South Korean flight a month ago.
Well, that would actually be like the index case actually.
Yeah, and I feel like it is. I'm not going to get into this conspiratorially, but one would have to say that there's a lot of changes happening right now, and one of those things, in my opinion, is there's some very powerful people getting stepped on. And how do you keep the American people down? You keep them in fear. I mean, we saw it during COVID, the fear mongering. I'm just saying, planes falling out of the sky. Don't fly. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Stay in America. But now you got to look up. You got to look over your shoulder. And dude, the amount of times that I've looked out my window and like I see planes every day. So the amount of times I've personally looked out my window and gone, I'm surprised and glad actually that it hasn't happened, but I'm surprised I've never seen a plane go down. And they get really, really low sometimes. Like you can make out the windows on them low. Like, should that be flying this low over this residential area low?
Well, kind of after, you know, what happened on September 11th, this might sound terrible, but I don't trust any plane. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you,
Like
dude.
it's
I
kind
know
of
a lot of people that refuse to fly.
yeah. Like
I'm not one
I
of those
can
people, but I'll tell you one thing. Like, if I end up going down to Florida next year for MegaCon, or if I go to ICC, or if I go to any of these cons that I want to go to in the upcoming year, like SpaceCon, MegaCon, Texas Fan Expo, like if I'm going to one of these cons, I'm gonna take a train and drive.
well, like just think about it like this. Like
Because right now I
and
ain't trusting shit with these planes.
we've 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 discussed this on like the
You
Roller
could offer me
Rumcast a
two
long
tickets.
time
Hey, you
ago.
could offer me 2 tickets to freaking Japan, where I've wanted to go and do some hiking and like stuff for years, and I will not take them right now.
I mean, if it means I get to go to Deletion Forest, I might go.
Deletion Forest. What if you
You
never
can't
made
say
it?
the actual word.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Pilgrim. Like I said, I don't blame anybody who sees what's going on right now and says, I'm never getting on a plane.
Well, so what I was gonna say was that when we talked about this on the Roller Rumcast, because I think I put a poll in there, car, plane, or bike as like the safest method of transportation, and you were like vehemently saying planes are like the best way of transportation, the safest way, and like I
Nice.
wonder if you still have that point of view.
When was this?
I was gonna say, like,
When was this? When did
like
I ever say planes were the best one?
I'm pretty sure that you said planes.
I don't know. Well, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Pilgrim. So how does that happen within 48 hours of each other, though? The one in Philly sounds like just a bad accident. I have the actual flight logs as well. I can find them real quick. And if I can't find them, then we'll stream. We'll do a little mini EFAP on D-Day Koba's stream from the other night because he does have the flight log recordings there.
Oh, word.
But the Blackhawk one, yeah, exactly. There's definitely something up. Plus, and it is besides DEI, but DEI is a part of it. Like we've known this that they were hiring based on skin color and gender before they were hiring on who was the best pilot for the job, and that is not a job where you need DEI. I'm sorry.
Dog. That's just a distraction.
We had
Okay.
this no, but that was actually happening. That was happening 4 years ago.
Bro, it's been happening since like 2013, okay?
Not like that. I've flown a lot since 2013.
All right, no, but look,
It
I'm
was
just going to
not
say really,
a
really
thing.
quickly,
Maybe
okay?
2016 when it started, but I'm telling you,
Hold
Boeing
on, bro.
had it.
Let me just finish, okay? In 2013, Obama had something passed where there had to be more people of color put like working in like airplanes and such, okay?
Yeah, but
So this isn't a new thing. Is my whole point. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, you know it's ramped up though when they're doing the same thing with every other aspect of our lives, with movies, with businesses, with everything else. And that is a
Well,
green wall. I agree, Pilgrim, because Roman, you and I had this discussion on the show, and I hate to say it this way, there's no fucking racial connotation to this, but if you get on a plane, you will feel a lot safer if some dude that looks like Sully, some old white dude with a freaking cop white mustache and white hair is sitting up there behind the pilot seat than you would if some 25-year-old fucking white chick was. You would
Honestly,
feel,
I wouldn't really care.
yeah,
Honestly.
well, yes, you would.
No, I actually really wouldn't.
Well, you've
I
never
don't think of
flown
it in that
before.
way.
Think about all the
Well,
people that are our age. That are our age. You would want any of the people that we graduated with from our high school. Would you trust any of them to fly a plane? Any of the chicks?
any of them, male or female, no.
That's what I'm
No, I wouldn't
saying.
trust them.
So I
Alright, but,
wouldn't
like, you
either.
said female, though. If you're saying, like, a 25-year-old just, like, in general, no. No. Then no, of course not.
That's
I
what I'm
don't want
saying.
I don't want someone under 30 flying. No, of course not. But like if they're black, if they're, brown, if they're purple or white, I don't care. As long as they're 30 plus. But like I I just will say I find it rich that like, you know, they want everything to be based off of merit. And then like the four richest people were all at the, inauguration. That's all that I will say,
See,
is
but
like
here's the thing. They were not talking about the merit thing a couple years ago. We were. Because it all started, the merit thing all started, honestly, in my opinion, with Disney. Because everybody saw that Disney was hiring not based on merit, not people that weren't good writers. I mean, how many fucking Star Wars shows and Marvel shows or Star Wars movies were canceled because they had good writers and they disagreed with Disney? I mean,
the
2019.
reason that this is relevant is that Trump essentially blamed what happened with these planes on like, DEI and such.
Well, it's not just DEI. We all know that it's
Oh,
not just DEI.
okay, but that's what he said. So, I just would like to say that, that's a whole lot of BS.
Yeah,
Like
DEI is a
that
factor, though. It's an undeniable factor. And actually, the one plane that was going towards, I want to say it Michigan? Yeah, the plane that was coming from Philly, was supposed to go towards Michigan. There's basically a hospital that flies. It was all meant for that.
all
Unfortunately,
right, well, first of all, why would you have a hospital that flies? It's pretty stupid.
it's not if you need to keep somebody alive, but get them to a better hospital. Which I don't know why they were going to another hospital either, because Penn is one of the best hospitals in the world.
I was gonna say, is there like a hospital better than Penn?
So it was a Mexican flight that came up to Philly, and the one thing I can say is they might not have had the equipment needed, but the one in Missouri or Michigan might. You know what I'm saying? So it might have been like,
Mm.
okay, we can keep you for this long, but we're running out of like this specific drug that you need to stay alive, or something like that. We're gonna send you over to our partner in Michigan, and they're gonna take care of you. So that's what I thought is probably the reason. But there was two pilots, two Mexican pilots, two doctors. Um, Unfortunately, I believe it was a young girl who was the patient and her mother, and they all went down. But what I do want to get into first is, thanks to Breaking 911 on X, I have these videos. So it's actually it's a great channel if you need videos on stuff like this, or I guess a great page. Oh, and this literally just came out today. Two Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority employees have been arrested over this video of the DC crash. Why were they arrested? I mean, dude, how does a military Black Hawk do that? Like,
I
what,
mean, was there any evidence that like, the pilot was high or something? Like,
dude, I doubt it. I doubt it. We're talking a Black Hawk. That is not an easy thing to fly. And this is, I'm sorry, but to the naked eye, dude, you see that plane coming.
nah, bro.
Like,
They're
This
Bro,
to me, to anybody, if we weren't trying to not be conspiratorial here, I'd say this is deliberate. Like this
no,
was
bro.
head on,
Roland,
boom, right through it.
Roland, I don't care if I sound like conspiratorial, but like I'm gonna go even like a step further here. Play it back really fast to like, right like before they were like crashing. They're sizing each other up, bro. They see
Dude,
they
there's no
see
way they don't
each
see
other.
that plane. There's no way they don't see that plane.
No, bro. I think that the plane even sees like the helicopter.
Yeah, but the plane can't stop. The helicopter can veer off to the left.
Well, my whole thing is if it was purposeful, why though? You know?
That's the question, isn't it? And I would answer that question with to sow fear. Because once is a coincidence, once is a mistake, a horrible, horrible mistake. Twice in 48 hours is the entire American people going, why the fuck are planes falling out of the sky?
Well, Pilgrim is saying I think it was an intentional 200 feet above its flight clearance was told to immediately return to base, and they ignored it.
Yeah. That's what yeah. I mean, dude, this also brings us back to the fact that why did a guy kill himself with fireworks out front of Trump Tower in a Cybertruck? Also ex-military. The same weekend that a guy who was also ex-military and associated with ISIS drove through Bourbon Street and killed a ton of people in a truck. Once is a tragedy, twice is more than a coincidence in the same 48 hours. In my opinion. But let's watch this all.
Well, I mean, you guys probably don't want to hear what I have to say about that one, but yeah, nah, there is no way that was not intentional. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like that's
There's
just
no way.
that's too on point. I mean, the plane could not have done anything there. They
You
they were
wouldn't see
already
the plane?
they
Is
were
my
already they were already in descent. They were already in descent. They were about to land right down here on the tarmac. There's no possible way that they were coming in for a landing. So you're telling me that this helicopter lifted off at the right time, right? Knew the flight path of this plane, knew where this plane would be at that time, and timed it perfectly to hit a plane going that fast.
Are they chalking it up as that it was just like a freak accident?
Yes. But there's all these factors in place. Somebody would have had to get ready. Somebody would have had to get clearance to fly the helicopter into the air. Somebody would have had to then take off because if they didn't have clearance, they're getting shot down whether they're military or not. Because now you're flying over DC, which is a no-fly zone unless you're cleared. So you're telling me that they were at the military base at the right time, at the right time of day to take a Black Hawk, fly the Black Hawk in the air, then take the Black Hawk over to an airport, fly directly into the flight path of landing planes, and time it perfectly to hit this plane that just so happened to be carrying an entire team of figure skaters that were all like going to be Olympic figure skaters from what I heard.
So this was a passenger plane?
This is a passenger plane.
Ooh.
67 people died.
Was there anybody important on that plane?
Actually, yes, I believe there was. There was a very famous figure skater that was she was the coach of the team, and
she outspoken against the U.S. government.
That I don't know, but I do know for a fact that fuck, I shouldn't say for a fact. One of the things I did hear is that there was a couple like highly renowned doctors on board, but I don't know how true that is.
Well, what would that have to do with anything?
Because that's the same thing that happened down in Brazil. It was a plane full of cancer doctors when that plane crashed in Brazil.
Ooh.
And then it was a soccer team that was on the South Korean flight that exploded when it hit the tarmac.
That's weird.
So then we have another plane that's full of another team of athletes, for lack of a better term, that's now rammed into by a Black Hawk. You're telling me this isn't domestic terrorism or some form of terrorism? I don't see that. And the timing of this, that's the thing that gets me. The timing of this to allow a Black Hawk to get there at that time, have it perfectly timed up to when they're in their descent and they're already too close to do any maneuver to get away from the Black Hawk. And the Black
I'm
Hawk
not saying that you're wrong about it being purposeful, but I will say I don't think it's domestic terrorism because I would even go a step further from you. Just putting on my tinfoil hat here. Maybe the person in the Black Hawk had orders. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the other thing is that I'm saying is that there's a lot of powerful people that are very angry right now because our current president is gutting a lot of these fucking 3-letter agencies and putting
Elon Musk is.
It's not just Elon. Some of Trump's executive orders were to like, you're out, you're out, you're out, you're all corrupt, you're out. And
you want to talk about corrupt? He also signed an executive order that allowed his cabinet to take bribes and gifts without, repercussion. So, that's funny that you say that.
I'll have to fucking look into that. But that's not the point of this conversation. The point is he's pissed off a lot of powerful people.
This is definitely weird. Like, and then kind of like what Pilgrim said earlier, the Philly one, that one was just a freak accident. I don't think that was intentional.
Is it though? Because has a plane ever taken off for a minute and then lost communications with us and then crashed? The thing comes down already on fire in the video.
Yeah, but like, I'll tell you though, Roland, like,
you're telling me this is coincidence.
Well, not this. So look, right? Like,
the two of them within 48 hours. You're telling me that's coincidence.
Remember when Roy Halladay died? He was like an expert flyer, and he crashed in the ocean.
Yeah. Well, Harrison Ford is also a flyer, and he just crashed his plane like 7 times.
I'm just saying, like, people have bad days, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's 2 pilots on this secondary plane. If somebody has a stroke, which that has happened before, like, the other pilot can take over for that. And plus, they're on a
that's the part that I'm forgetting is that there's 2. That's the part that I'm forgetting is that there's 2 pilots on these planes.
That exactly.
Ooh. But then where was the second pilot on the Philly one?
There was 2 of them. That's what I'm saying. There's 2 pilots on the Philly one. There was 2 pilots, 2 doctors, and 2 passengers. And this is a 55-foot, 60-foot plane. This is not anything special. Oh, I'll just show this one. Here's the United flight from Houston to New York that was evacuated. I'll just show this now since I'm scrolling past it looking for the Philly stuff. Because this happened this happened the next morning after the Philly thing. Oh, look at this. Let me make sure the sound is on. Yep.
I like her nails. They're cool. Oh, no. I just saw another doctor, bro. Either a doctor or a scientist.
Wait, you can see that there's feds going up to it too. If this is the video that shows it, I guess I don't need the sound. But let me see. So someone where the
This is
feds
some
pull up.
this is some funky stuff.
No, this isn't the video. There is a video from inside the plane where there's just a line of black fucking SUVs pulling up.
But like, why would they show up to this?
Well, if it's just a freak accident, why are the feds there?
That's kind of what I just said.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, 6 on board killed, 1 on ground, 19 others injured from the Philly one. The one on the ground was the guy.
I thought there was a kid that died too, or is like critical or something.
That's literally what I'm saying, dude. That's literally what I'm saying.
I don't want to delve too deep into like how they could be doing this, but like there also could be another angle too.
Well, wait till you see
Like,
the fucking Philly videos. But here's Cotman
I've seen
Ave.
the Philly one.
Like, bro, I've been there. I've walked on that street. Like, that's wild. Like, that's insane.
That's where I drive past whenever I go to a Phillies game.
That's right next to the Roosevelt Mall.
Yeah.
Which is not they were saying originally that it hit a mall. No, there's a strip mall like right here. And that's where it hit. Because I know this TD
Franklin Mills.
Well, dude, it wasn't far.
True.
It wasn't far from Franklin Mills. But dude, my buddy, he lives like my coworker lives like right over here. Or over here.
Was his
Like,
house
it was
hit?
No, it was in the next neighborhood. It was literally like the next block.
Oh. Wow.
But I mean, it's just
that's insane.
So they have it blocked off for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 blocks.
Also, sorry, just trying to lighten the mood a little bit. Can we just say how freaking pretty Philly is, bro? Philly's gorgeous.
Philly is gorgeous. This is not the most gorgeous part of Philly, but Philly is gorgeous. But dude, look at all these cars that were fucking exploding. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. Do you imagine you're some dude waiting for the fucking bus and a plane just fucking comes to, like, god.
Bro, that
damn.
would be my luck. I'll be waiting for the SEPTA bus and I just get hit.
Well, I bet you that's what the one dude was doing. It was either that or he was just like a random guy walking home. Like, it's just, oh, it's terrible.
Ooh. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another fucking, what did he say?
So there was a kid that was being sent to the hospital that was a victim of the Philly plane accident.
Jesus Christ. It's terrible.
Nah. Well,
No.
I used to live in Philly, but
no,
I don't know.
No, yeah, we don't live directly in Philly. We're literally what you would say is 20 minutes northeast. So this is the way we get into Philly.
But we just say that we're from Philly because we're like close to it.
Well, you are. If we drive 10 minutes, we're in the Philly fucking border, basically. So
yeah.
Yeah, the Ring doorbell footage is what I'm gonna get to. This is another one that I have of the Philly crash.
I didn't see this angle.
The guy does say Allahu Akbar. However,
does he actually? Really?
He does, but doesn't that mean like my God?
I think so.
Yes, and we have a very large like Muslim.
I would look it up, but I don't want to get on a watch list.
There's a very large Muslim community in Philadelphia and around it. So I wouldn't be surprised because he also says something else, but you can tell that he's like scared. Like I think that's him. Like he then
I think he's making fun of it.
No, he says something really quick in like their language. And it to me, it sounded like a quick prayer. But this is clearly like a teenager, so I don't think he's trying to, do anything. I don't think whoever recording this, I don't think they were even around for like the Allahu Akbar jokes when they were a thing.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! What the hell?
Bro, that's insane,
what the
though.
Hell? What
that
the
angle
hell?
is crazy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! La ilaha illallah! There's a plane, bro!
Bro, you can see it in the sky.
Dude, that looks like a fucking ICBM. Like, that is nuts.
Are we sure that wasn't a missile?
Like,
genuinely, are we sure that wasn't a or are we sure that that was a passenger plane? Genuinely. You know?
That's what they're saying. We can only be that sure.
I understand, but dude, that's crazy.
I will say, very unfortunate set of words to say right after that, but
yeah, but I'll actually
I understand what it means.
I don't think he meant anything by it.
Yeah, I understand what he meant. Because he immediately says a quick prayer, and then he's like, dude, that was a fucking plane.
Yeah.
He was, I think he was scared. Yeah.
Honestly, that is kind of what I was thinking too.
Dude, that's what the Ring doorbell camera shows. It's those people are like, we're getting fucking attacked. They look terrified. So I got this is right after.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's covering Cotman.
Oh, bro,
this house is on fire. This
happened right near that's right near South Philly. That's crazy.
No, that's north.
This is North Philly still?
Yeah, because they came right from the Northeast Philadelphia airport.
Oh.
This is near us. Dude, that's wild.
Bro, that is insane. Also, did the plane split? Or, is that cars on fire?
That's cars on fire.
Okay.
That's
I was going to say.
4 or 5. That's the 5 cars on fire. I think
if
that
plane
might
split. That'd be weird.
Well, it looks like in another video that might have happened. The only reason I keep doing this, yeah. So according to the FAA, at that point, they were saying only 2 people were on board. Yeah, departing from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. Plane was en route to Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. Missouri, that's where it was, not Michigan.
Look, we were literally just talking about that.
Did you see the dash cam?
The man on? Well, Roland saw the man on fire.
Yeah, I did.
I don't want to see that.
Did you see the dash cam footage?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, this one's wild. To anybody that hasn't seen this one's fucking.
I've seen this, and I've seen the Ring doorbell one.
Yeah, I'm getting to that one. This is.
Nah, bro.
That looks like
I would never sleep again.
Dude, that looks like a fucking missile.
It does. It does.
Did you imagine you're just getting off work, you're driving home, and all of a sudden you'd be like, damn, the traffic's not that bad tonight on Cotman.
Yeah, because Cotman is usually has a lot of cars on it.
Oh, it's usually packed.
Yeah.
Honestly, this could have been so much worse. This could have been so much worse. So look right here. Dude, that arc is insane. That thing doesn't even. So the only thing that I think that arc is, because it's up here, you can see it come in. It's right there. It's already arcing down, and then it takes one quick fucking dive. here.
The reason that I think that it's split is like, look at the sky, bro. There's like no way that like that was a singular impact.
Well, dude, and the very first thing that they said was that it was because of weather. Bro, I live here. It was not bad that night at all. There was a little bit of rain. That was it. It was drizzling.
It was raining that night, yeah.
It was drizzling though. I've been on
They said it
planes.
was because of the weather.
That was the very first thing that they said, yeah, and then they changed it. But right here, watch that final arc right there. Hold on. Boom. Boom.
That looks like a missile, bro.
No, the way it arcs, watch. It goes straight down. It turns into a
Yeah, that's
and
that's
that nosedive.
weird.
Like, so people are saying, yeah, that's strange. The only thing I could think of is that there was a pilot that was conscious, and the only thing that he could do was try to hit the road instead of hitting the residential apartments there, because he knew he was going to die. So that's a split second last decision to try to minimize whatever damage is going to happen. That's what I think. I think there was at least one of the pilots was like, we're going to fucking die anyway, so I'm going to try and not kill as many people.
If I travel on planes for work, I'm like quitting my freaking job after this, bro. I don't care.
Like,
no, but so like my theory about the plane splitting, bro, look at the freaking sky. Like, and then there's a second explosion on top of the first one.
That's just insane.
If you keep it closely. There's a second explosion right there.
Well, I think one of those cars instantly exploded.
Probably. That might be what it is.
Or a couple of them. Because that's a big fucking fireball. We're talking about 55 feet of steel and fuel.
Dude,
and
any more tanks. And it would have hit that building.
And oxygen tanks. That's not just like anything else, dude.
That's if it doesn't hit where it hit, that's like catastrophic. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, that's a city. That's a whole block of apartments gone.
That's like 100 people dead.
And then that's why I'm saying I think somebody was thinking on there when it was happening. We need to hit the street because we're gonna die, but we need to hit the street to not kill people.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't think this one was like on purpose. I don't know.
I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. What I am saying is that I don't really believe in this being a coincidence when it happens twice in fucking 24 hours.
Pilgrim, it's a good point. If something happened on the plane, it likely had oxygen tanks or something for the hospitalized patient, which could have made it catch on fire before.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, no, houses did burn, but it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank God. Thank God for that. What's up, Muffler Tape?
Muffler, what's happening?
It's sketchy, but between the two, the helo is worse overall. Still trauma-inducing either way. Yeah, I agree. The helo is worse. We went over the helo earlier.
The helo one?
The helo one is way too fucking sketchy, dude.
Intentional.
Because what I was saying was you'd have to be at the military base. You'd have to have clearance and then get clearance to take off. You would need probably 2 pilots, honestly. But if it's a training exercise or that's the guys that you're going under, you'd certainly have 2 pilots and you'd certainly have – because why else are you taking a Black Hawk around D.C. at that point in time? It doesn't make any sense. And then why are you going towards the airport which also doesn't make any sense. And why are you directly in the flight path of landing planes? And then you're timed perfectly to go right through said plane at the perfect time as it's hitting its descent about to land. And it doesn't crash into anything residential. It crashes into the river. That is also a planning of trajectory of where it's going to go.
Huh.
I'm just saying. It hit 80 degrees down there today, Muffler Tape. Oh my god.
Lucky you, bro. Lucky you.
Pilgrim
We're
said
getting another round of snow on Wednesday night. I'm so pissed.
Pilgrim said it had 3 pilots. I believe him. I believe that.
I gotta go into work at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning.
Holy shit, if that's true.
If that's true, that's odd.
It's already odd.
Okay, but like that adds like another layer to it.
Yeah, it does. What's up, Crimson? Nut. Yeah, that's true. People did blame a trans pilot when that was totally
That
false.
happened. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that was totally false. I also felt bad for that person. That's not right.
That's wow.
Believe it or not, no one cares if you're qualified, if you're trans. No one gives a shit if you're a pilot. Just like if you're
Well, I mean, I would think that all pilots are qualified.
That's not always the case.
Well, I'm just saying, don't they train and stuff? You know.
Yeah, but I mean, think about like, there's pilots that probably shouldn't be flying. Just like
they shouldn't be driving either.
Just like there's a lot of people that shouldn't carry guns for their jobs that do. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing in my eyes. So yeah, and there's definitely nepotism. There's definitely there's a lot of people.
Nepotism, I think, is the biggest part of it. Actually,
there's a lot of people in Hollywood that shouldn't have jobs, but they do because they know how to get on their knees. Like, it's the same type of fucking thing. Because you're telling me that if you're banging some chick who's a pilot and she's not ready to go, but she goes for a test and you're the instructor, you're not gonna pass her so you can keep banging her. Because nothing will happen, right? Like, I'm not saying I would do that. It's immoral. But I'm telling you, some people would. There's a whole storyline about that in Battlestar Galactica, actually.
I mean, you say that you wouldn't do that, but...
I would not do that, because other people...
I would succumb to it. Actually, maybe not. No. I think I'm a better person than that.
Right. I think you are, too.
I don't give myself enough credit. But no, I think that
yeah, here's the ring.
I think the Philly one was an accident, but I think that the first one was definitely deliberate for sure.
I think the Philly one could be, but then why the next morning was there also a plane about to take off from Houston to New York whose engines caught on fire?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Because then imagine that one. Then imagine if there was 3 of them in a row. Who the fuck would fly? 2 of them in a row, most people aren't going to fly right now. But 3 of them in a row, that's no longer a coincidence. That's somebody's fucking with planes and trying to scare the American public. In my personal opinion. Here's the doorbell one.
Yeah, man. She's still hanging. Yeah, man.
That's fucking nuts. I would think we were under attack.
Yeah, like, I would think that too.
But sure. Look at this. Like, so it's on fire. You can see the flames. It's already on fire. This dude just became really
That's
famous.
crazy.
This dude just became really famous, by the way. Yeah, I was that guy in the Ring doorbell footage of the plane exploding.
I mean, that's not something that you would want to be famous over, though.
No, it's not. But that's fire. And you can see it if you watch the plane come in. I'll play the video again. I'll play it without the sound though, because we don't need to hear her screaming. Although actually I will keep the sound on because you can hear the fucking plane, and that's nutty.
Yeah. No, I ain't. Ya le comí los
Bro, it was so fucking bright, it switched their Ring door camera to daytime. Do you see this?
That's insane, bro.
The Ring doorbell switched to the daytime lighting. It got rid of the black and white filter and went to daytime. That's what did it, right here.
Ended racism.
Because it's black and white. So right there, you can see that's a flickering flame as it comes in. Right there. And then it hits, right? Boom. And then it explodes. Again, I think we're also like ignoring the elephant in the room, which is that this does not happen in the United States. Planes do not fall out of the sky twice in the course of fucking 48 hours max. And then have another plane the next morning try to take off and its engine blows up. Catches fire.
I mean, but like at least they caught that one though, you know.
They were gonna take
Like
off.
that.
They only caught it because all the passengers on the plane were like, "What the fuck? Fucking get us off!"
Yeah.
Here. If nobody had noticed that shit, if everybody on that right side of the plane had their windows closed, that plane was they were ready for takeoff.
Yeah, they all would have been like burnt chicken.
Like, yeah, I got more of this here.
Also, you're just a gray person now. Did you like notice that or no?
No, you're a gray person now.
What?
Yeah. Well, we both look fucking normal on the stream, so.
Oh well. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Fuck it.
We're not gonna be going for much longer anyway.
I just want to show more of these videos because it is insane.
Also, I'm glad that y'all can't see what I am wearing right now because y'all would be like making fun of me. But
dude, that's the one. That's the first one that I saw, and I was like, that looks like a fucking ICBM. Look at this.
nah, bro. From that angle, that literally looks like a missile.
That dude was flying. That dude was flying down the road. Did you see? This motherfucker was like, oh, he skirted. he hit the brakes so hard, he skirted.
From that angle, bro, that definitely looks like a missile for sure.
That one's not. It sounds like one too. And these were all pouring in that night. Is this one? Like, if you were out front of here and that's what you saw, you'd be like, we just got hit. America just got fucking attacked. This motherfucker was trying to parallel park.
If I show it, you have to promise to not laugh at me.
Alright, this is what the fuck?
Meu Deus! Quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo! Ai, meu Deus!
Oh, nah, bro, that was so close to people.
Dude, they were in their house. They're the ones that fucking got out.
That's insane.
That's their house right there. They ran out and started recording. Watch.
Meu Deus! Quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo!
Nah, bruh.
Ai, meu Deus.
Did they at least grab their PS5? No, sorry. Sorry, that's actually terrible. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell for that. Holy, that's wild though, bro.
Meu Deus.
Dude, that's nuts. It's nuts.
People
Cotman
were.
Avenue, yo. I was.
This is
A fucking plane just crashed on Cotman Avenue, yo. I was right there, bro. What the fuck? Yo, somebody crit. Oh my god, yo, the world, yo. What the fuck? Yo, a fucking plane.
that's the most Philly way of describing that. I never have to say.
The plane just crashed on Common Avenue, yo. Yeah, yes.
Oh,
That is definitely
shit,
Philly.
yo. Yo, it's in the crib. Oh, the world, bro. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. But that's so fucking Philly. Of the guy just be like, oh, not the crib. Oh.
It's in the crib, yo.
A fucking plane just crashed on Cotman Avenue, yo. I was right there, bro. What the fuck? Yo, somebody crit. Oh my god, yo, the world, yo. What the fuck?
That is so Philly.
It is.
That
Yo,
that is so
crib, yo.
Philly.
Oh, the fuck. Oh.
That's so Philly.
I gotta
For
see if
sure.
I can find there is another video of a dude in the fucking drive-through.
While you do that,
What did
Pilgrim-
you just say, dude? Walu-
Pilgrim has promised. Here, I'll show it. I got this from my new job. I'm in a Snuggie, and I don't care what anyone says. Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. There was reports, they were saying this on the news. There's reports of body parts all over the street, on top of
Bro,
buildings.
what?
Yeah. Yeah. There was like body parts scattered. It said dozens. Which makes sense if there's six
I
people.
never ever read that.
6 times
I didn't see
4,
that. That's crazy.
That's 48 limbs at least.
Oh wow!
Or
You should have seen my Instagram.
6 times
That's
4.
funny.
I got that wrong. I was doing 12 times 4. That's still a lot of limbs that can be scattered. That's fucking horrible.
That's
All right, let me go to Jeremy's. Jeremy's.
I was gonna say something like meta, but I chose not to because it's not really the time for it. Ronnie, I know you're not talking, bro. Monday Night Mayhem is not the same as the Roller Own cast, okay? Like, just calm down, all right?
Yeah, no, it's.
Although, to be fair, there's only been like 5 of these, so.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit different.
And like, we were like supposed to do one every month, but like, Rowan and I just, we just get busy and then we just don't do it.
Things come up. Yeah, so here's when Jeremy found this the other night. This was on Friday night.
Here we go.
Oh, Benny Johnson posted it. I could just get it from him. But I think Jeremy has the video of the guy in the fucking.
Yeah, I'd rather just look at Jeremy because I can't stand Benny Johnson.
Is this the? Oh yeah. Here's Jeremy and Jay talking about it. But yeah, I'll find the video of the guy in the drive-thru too.
Medevac Med Service 056 on departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 25010. Medevac Med Service 056 affirmative. On departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Medevac Med Service 056, contact Philly departure 123.8.
Mike Tango Sierra 056 medevac. Thank you. Good day.
What did he just said the name of the plane. He said, thank you, good day, or thank you, Jose, as in that's his name.
It sounded like he said good day is what it sounded like.
He's also Mexican, though, so it could have been Jose. But
hey, man.
I'm just saying, but that's not the point here. The point here is like that's the quality of them responding is terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
This is that 1 minute, right? And that sounded really, really quick and panicky.
Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower. Contact Philly 123.8. Medevac Med Service, Northeast Tower. Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower. You on frequency?
Medevac Mike Tango Sierra 056, Northeast Tower. How do you hear this transmission?
Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower.
You can hear them.
Ground Roger. Stand by one.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you when I can. And 5, we have a lost aircraft. We're not exactly sure what happened, so we're trying to figure it out. For now, the field is going to be closed, so no inbounds or outbounds probably. All right, thank you. For 609,
I can't even just imagine that.
But,
like, knowing that
right
you're
now,
going to die is crazy.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the guy that was in the drive-thru.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I had a long day.
Just the drive-thru part?
Wait, there was someone in the drive-thru that saw it?
Yeah. I want to get to that.
Imagine you're just like pulling into a McDonald's and then you just like see this. It's crazy.
Here's another video that I couldn't find.
Like,
this was on here.
Like, I just can't even fathom this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
That's because it's not something that happens in the United States. Or should happen. It's never happened to this extent like this. I mean, this is not like 9/11, of course, but like this is something completely different. Planes falling out of the sky is not something that happens here.
Well, yeah, no, it's not normal. Obviously.
And that's what I'm saying. Is it a coincidence? That's what makes me question this. And again, I will tell everybody, always have a healthy bit of skepticism, question everything.
Unclear. We don't know if it was the
But also
impact
don't
and the
like
fire
lose your
that hurt
mind over it
people.
though.
We haven't gotten that
I said healthy
information yet, but we do know there are several injuries on the ground, but not.
I said a healthy bit of skepticism.
Yeah, I know. But there are some people that go like too far with it though. Like, bro, what if the government can see me through my freaking walls? Like, I don't care if they see me jerk off. Like, why does it matter?
Where the fuck is the guy?
But like, well, no, but like, I'm saying for some things, yes, like you should have a healthy amount of skepticism. But like, there are some. Oh shoot!
Yeah, he's saying it.
Is this it?
No.
This is awful.
It came out the sky. Oh my God!
That's crazy though.
What is it? A plane? It just came out that sky. No, it's a car. They house on fire.
Like, this is crazy, bro. Like.
our car.
I mean, that's a fair question to ask.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Shit's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro.
Where the fuck's the drive-through one, dude? Is that it? No. Might be up here. Might be farther.
Ronnie, I'll have you know, I've lost 30-some pounds since June. Okay, so you can hop off of my schmeat, but thank you anyway.
No, it's definitely back here somewhere. Yeah, here's the drive-through video.
Bro, I get. This is real.
But
This
they
is
do
crazy.
have the folks available to do another Go team to take a look at something like this.
We got old boy here trying to just go through the drive-through. Look at here. Old boy is just going through the drive-through.
Oh shit, a plane just fucking crashed.
Oh no, that was so close to him.
He got
Oh shit, a plane just fucking crashed.
I know it's not funny.
Bro, imagine it being that close to you.
I know it's not funny. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Holy shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, a plane.
That was crazy. What?
Dude was just trying to get some McNuggets, dude.
I know, right?
Fucking nuts.
Nah, like, can I say something? And like, this might be the worst thing I've ever said. I would still get the food afterward. I don't care.
Yeah, I know you would.
Like, I would get a fish fillet. I would get a 20-piece nuggets, and I would just go to town, bro. I like, cause like the way that I see it, I stress eat. So like, you know, I would be stressed. So like, you know, I would have to get food in, you know, that sense. Like, cause like when I get anxious, I don't lose my appetite. I want to eat more, which is weird, but yeah, nah.
Dude, there's so many
Defin-
fucking people. So many fucking people that died in the plane crash. It's crazy.
Just always just remember, y'all, like, you know, everything may not be exactly how you see it, you know? And always just remember that, you know, don't be distrustful of people, but always keep an eye out for people. Because you never know who's trying to do you in. I know that sounds bleak, but
Dude,
yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
it's like so many fucking people. It's crazy.
I think another added layer though is that it's like literally in our like backyard too.
Yeah,
know?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 2 pilots, obviously. There was 2 pilots on there. I mean, Breaking 911 on Twitter has everything. If you want to go back and find it, it's just.
I don't know if I want to see anymore.
Ronnie, yeah, this happened 20 minutes up the road. Really? Without minus traffic, 20 minutes up the road?
Nah, like my traffic, like 15, like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe without traffic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really, really close to home.
It's yeah, it was crazy.
Bro, I'm not gonna film that.
I mean, the cops around here were all bugging. They were bugging out. They were everywhere.
Bro, I heard the cops from Harrisburg went.
I mean, that's the capital of the state, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, no, but like Shapiro sent some. Like
Shapiro came down.
He was, yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show. Our mayor had some good words for it. She was there immediately, and she did a good job. Luckily, it was on the news, so Jeremy also has this on his stream.
So we can play this is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm playing it through him. This is transformative, YouTube.
Roosevelt Mall on Cotman Avenue. This occurred shortly after 6 p.m. this evening. As of right now, we have no reports on the number of fatalities. So right now, we're just asking for prayers for any and everyone who may have been affected. We do want to note that several dwellings and vehicles were impacted. So what are we asking you to do for us right now, Philadelphia? We're urging you to please stay away from the scene. If you see debris, call.
Yeah, that's not how Philly rolls, but
touch anything.
I get the sentiment.
Still an active scene under investigation. I'm proud to note that all of our federal and state partners, they are either en route here or on the ground with us right now. We did see some neighbors who live in the surrounding community. Just stay in your home. Again, it's still an active scene and it's under investigation. This is only the first of many briefings, I'm sure, to come on this evening. And of course, when daylight comes, when we have more facts and information to share with you. But I do want to say a special thank you right now, again, to all of our federal and state partners and our amazing first responders right here in the city of Philadelphia. Our fire, our EMS, our police department, they have been here working vigorously to ensure that we get this perimeter and the surrounding area blocked off to ensure that we make public safety and health our number one priority. So we don't have any further information to share at this time. I've spoken to our Governor Josh Shapiro. He is en route. I've spoken to our U.S. Senator John Fetterman, other federal officials.
John Fetterman can rot in hell, but yeah, sure.
Y'all now. Thank you so very much, and we'll have more information to report in the near future.
I mean, honestly, she handled that better than the whoever the mayor was the other day. She handled that better than the mayor did the other day. The mayor from the plane crash the other day, she actually wanted to be in front of the cameras and flex and show how in charge she was. That was that was a good response right there. She comes out, here's my statement, here's what we know. We got to get back to work. I thought that was okay. Yeah, Mayor.
I mean, I gotta say, I mess with the Philly mayor. She's actually pretty cool.
She definitely. I don't know if that was exactly the mayor.
No, bro, that is
thought the mayor was a white chick.
Nah, bro. No, bro. The mayor was Kenny, and then Mayor Chevelle Parker or Sherelle Parker, Mayor Parker became the mayor in 2023, I think.
Who made the dumbass post where they spelled Eagles wrong?
That was Mayor Kenny, I think.
No, was Mayor Kenny a woman?
No, you're thinking of the white dude.
I'm thinking of the white chick. There was a white chick that was like, maybe it was this mayor. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe my eyes deceive me because I don't see color. Yeah, that was the mayor. I just wanted to be sure.
No, but like, just I just want to quickly comment on something that like she said about how like the Philadelphians needed to stay away. If there's an alien invasion,
bro, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Well, look, if there was an alien invasion in Philly, Philadelphians will go up and try to fight them. Okay.
Yeah, are you kidding me, bro? Kensington will be a fucking war zone.
Bro, we'll be getting like the final battle of the first like Transformers there.
We'll send the fucking fentanyl zombies out first, then all the drug dealers with their fucking arsenals will be like behind them.
Bro, that's terrible.
It's true though, dude. If you were an alien and you landed and you just happened to land close enough to Kensington, bro, you fucked.
Philly would be the worst place for them to start their crusade. They wouldn't make it out of Kensington.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, ain't that the fucking truth? That'd be where the final battle is, at the art museum.
Bro, that would be like the final stronghold, bro. Rocky. Like,
that'd be the final battle.
The aliens can have the city, but I will personally go and protect the Rocky statue.
Bro, they'd be protecting that and the link.
Nah, bro, they can have the link. I just care about the Rocky statue. The link could always just be built up again. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just rebuild Rocky. You know what I mean?
Whole art museum. About all the art in the art museum. But yeah, I mean that. As bad as this was, it could have been so much worse. If that plane was in the air for 5 more minutes, it would have landed right into a residential neighborhood.
Dude, it could have hit us.
That's what I'm saying.
That's scary.
Yeah, the Rocky statue is permanent.
Yeah.
You can just see it right now. People, I guarantee you there's people there right now taking pictures.
The fans of all of the opposing teams that the Eagles have played have all put their jerseys on there and have lost. So yeah.
Yeah, the Rocky statue is.
The Rocky statue's been there since 1983. We'll take the Twitch buy out of chat, but we're not going to be going for much longer, so I really don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to go over this, say how, yeah, somehow it's a coincidence. I don't think that 2 plane crashes and 1 potential one within 72 hours of each other is that much of a coincidence, personally. But I'm not trying to start anything. At the end of the day, people lost their lives, people lost their homes, and people lost their loved ones, and this affects many. And children lost their lives. A lot of children were on that flight with the Black Hawk, and a lot of people are now disenfranchised in Philly because of that. So, I mean, businesses were destroyed, homes were destroyed, people lost their cars. And the families of those pilots, the 2 doctors, and the mother and her, I believe, daughter, who were on their way just for medication from a different state, also from a different country, from Mexico. I do have to say, though, there is something very off about the communication there with that plane.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Like when we heard that, you can go back in this stream and listen to it. But thanks to D-Day Cobra for having that because I couldn't find it anywhere. But yeah, it's just terrible all around. And I figured it's something we need to talk about because at the end of the day, like the question is it just a freak fucking accident or is there more to it than that? Really? Because there's
All
not
right, bro.
Yo, that's wild, Pilgrim.
That's where I ended.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah,
that's why they left Penn to go to Missouri.
All right, bro, chill. All right, dog. They
were trying to get farther south as fast as they could.
Bro, stop, bro. I'm ending stream. See y'all next time. Peace out.
But everybody, stay safe out there. Keep your head up.
Don't go on planes. Peace.